Good morning. Mr. Desis is back in another one. Today we're going to talk about a particular subject topic that really significant in geometry. Triangle. Triangle. Mean three. No, it's a polygon that has three angles and three sides. So there are seven different type of triangle. So let me see if I can. Triangle are classified either based on side and angles. So based on side and angles. So there are three triangles based on side. So it can be equilateral triangle, right? And the equilateral triangle has three congruent sides. So not joined to scale three congruent sides. Isosceles, an isosceles triangle has at least two congruent sides. So if it's an isosceles triangle, so the legs are congruent. So this will be the vertex between the two legs that are congruent, and this will are called base angle. This is your base side. So those are called legs. Alright. And this is called the vertex. And these are your base angle. So base angle are congruent in an isosceles triangle. They are equal. Alright, and the third triangle according to size is called scalene. Scalene triangle. A scalene triangle has no congruent side. Alright, meaning this is 1 mark and this is 2 mark, 3 marks. So these sides are not congruent, they are uneven. So those are the three triangles according to side. And the other four triangles according to angles are acute triangle as three acute angles. Three angles that are less than 90 degrees. Right? Right triangle. A right triangle has exactly one right angle. One angle must be 90 degrees. One right angles. Either you're going to see the number 90 or you're going to see a rectangular box. And we have obtuse triangle where one angle is greater than 90 degrees, must have one obtuse angle. An obtuse angle is an angle that is more than 90 but less than 180. And the other one is what you call an equiangular triangle. An equiangular triangle where it has three congruent angles. Which is makes sense. If the sum of the interior angle in a triangle is 180, you take 180, you divide by 3. So in this case, each angle will be 60 degrees. So for an equiangular triangle, each angle will be 60 degrees. The magic number 60 degrees. So if it's equiangular, it has three congruent angles, which is 60, 60. Also, if it's equiangular, it's also acute because all of those angles 60, 60 less than 90 degrees. So be aware of that. So you have seven triangles. So triangles are classified either based on angle or based on size. So let's recap. Your triangle based on side are equilateral. It has three congruent sides, and if it has three congruent sides, you will have three congruent angles. Isosceles, is a triangle that has at least two congruent sides. So the two sides that are congruent are called legs, and the third side is called the base side. So where the two segments of the legs where they meet is called the vertex angle, and the bottom angle are called base angle. Base angle are always congruent in an isosceles triangle. So in a scaling triangle, you have no congruent side. These two sides are uneven. And if these sides are uneven, the angle will be not equal also. A scaling triangle has no congruent side, no congruent angles. So we have the other four triangles according to angles. There are acute triangle that has two acute angles. An acute angle is defined as an angle that is less than 90 degrees, between 0 and 90 degrees. A right triangle has exactly a right angle, at least one right angle, meaning that one angle must be 90-degree angle. If you don't see the number 90, you will see rectangular box that indicate it's a 90-degree angle. And you have an obtuse angle, must have an obtuse angle for an obtuse triangle, and that angle must be greater than 90 but less than 180. And for an equiangular triangle, you have three acute angles where each angle will be exactly 60-60. So an equiangular triangle has the magic number where each angle is 60-60. So those are recap. So you need to study those terms. So when you ask to classify your triangle, you know that there are three of them that classify based on side, and four classify based on angle. Our objective for today's lesson is to apply the triangle sum theorem. The triangle theorem stated that the sum of the measure of the interior angle in the triangle is 180. So if I take measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 2, it will always equal to 180. So that's one of the theorem that we have to use very often when you're solving triangle to find the measure, right? The sum of the interior angle will equal to 180. Also, we have a theorem that says that the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360. So if I take measure of angle 4 plus measure of angle 5 plus measure of angle 6, it will always equal to 360. Any polygon, the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360. Alright, since we know from prior knowledge, linear pair are supplementary. If I take measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 5, that must be equal to 180. Linear pair are supplementary. If I take the measure of angle 3 plus the measure of angle 4, that also must be equal to 180. And measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 6 is equal to 180. Alright, so let's assume that measure of angle 4 is 120. According to that, those two angles will add up to 180. If this is 120, this has to be 60 degrees angle. Angle 5 is 100. If angle 5 is 100, angle 1 has to be 80 degrees. Since in a triangle that the sum of the interior angle should be equal to 180. So if I have 80 plus 60 is 140. This angle has to be 40 degrees. Angle 2 is 40 degrees. So based on that, I can find angle 6. So it's a measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 6 is equal to 180. Therefore, this will give me 140 degrees. So what I want you to pay attention with, this theorem says that if I add the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is 360, and verify that. So I have 120, that's one exterior angle. I have 100, that's another exterior angle. And I have 140, that the exterior angle. So that will give me 0, that will give me 6. So yes, and the sum of exterior angle of any polygon is 360. So we just proved that if you add the 3 exterior angle, or depending how many exterior angle of any polygon, it will always add up to 360. So we have shown that the 2 interior angle will add up to 180. The 2 interior angle of a triangle add up to 180. And the sum of the exterior angle of any polygon is add up to 360. So we need to focus on another theorem, which is how to find the exterior angle of a triangle. So to find the exterior angle of a triangle, you can see now, if I need to find the measure of angle 5, it says that it will always be the measure of an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the measures of the two non-adjacent angles. If I'm here, adjacent angle means angle that share the same vertex. This angle have the same vertex here. You have same vertex here, so I cannot use that angle. So I can add those two angles. It will always equal to that. So measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 3 will equal to measure of angle 5. Measure of angle 5 is 100. What is measure of angle 2? That's 40. Plus measure of angle 3 is 60. So you will have 100 is equal to 100. That verifying that. So to find the exterior angle of a triangle, the theorem said that you must add the two non-adjacent angles. Right? The two non-adjacent angles. Right? Those are the two non-adjacent angle to angle 5. So I add those two, then I will get my 100. Same thing. If I need to find angle 4, this is my vertex here for this angle. So I need to use the two non-adjacent angle. The two non-adjacent angle to find the angle 4 are those two angles. So what is AD plus 40? AD plus 40 must equal to angle 4. Angle 4 is 120. So the measure of angle 4 will always equal to measure of angle 2 plus measure of angle 1. So measure of angle 2 is 40 and measure of angle 1 is 80. So measure of angle 4 must be equal to 120. As you can see, measure of angle 4 is 120. So that's what the exterior angle theorem is telling you. So likewise, if I need to find the exterior angle of angle 6, I need to add those two angles. Alright? The two non-adjacent angles to angle 6 are angle 1 and angle 3. So 80 plus 60 will give me this angle here, which is 140. So measure of angle 6 will be equal to measure of angle 1 plus measure of angle 3. So measure of angle 6, what is measure of angle 1? 80 plus measure of angle 3, which is 60, and measure of angle 6 is 140. As you can see, measure of angle 6 is 140. This is what this theorem is trying to prove to you. So we have demonstrated those theorems. Now it's time to do some application. So let's get ready to do some work. All right, let's get busy. Wake up.